And welcome back to the Homemade Podcast Sports with your host, Jay Pops. Guys, today's date is March 1st, 2022. It is my oldest daughter's birthday. Yes, guys, unfortunately, she is turning 16 now. But that lets me further know that she's getting closer and closer to doing what? That us parents love to see, moving out. All right, so let's go ahead and make that on clear, man. But she is moving a step closer to turning the age of 18. And when she turns the age of 18, she is going to go to somebody's school. This is what she wants to do. She wants to be a fashion designer slash a whole lot more other things. So once again, guys, excuse me, something's in my eye. So once again, guys, it is my oldest daughter's birthday. Her nickname is Lele, and if you guys could, please help me give a big shout out to Lele out there. She is turning 16 years old. Happy birthday to you. Mwah. Love you. All right. So, guys, let's go ahead and get on into it. I know I was pretty late coming in. Please, man, forgive me on that as I had to get a couple of things all together. Guys, guess what, too? I'm just waking up, believe it or not. I'm just waking up about 20 minutes ago. I had my alarm set for 12 noon, woke up, turned it off, went back to sleep. I'm up now, though. I am up. My wife called me, told me to get my behind up. So I said, all right, man, let me go ahead and get on up. So I'm up now. The podcast is on and rolling. As you guys can see, I have a couple of more lined up for the entire week. This is not stopping, okay? The Aggies men's baseball team went down this weekend they went down by the hands of Penn this weekend. I believe that final score was like 2-1 or something like that. And the softball, they're still rolling. Men's basketball, of course, they won last weekend, and women's basketball lost to the hands of South Carolina. Man, my goodness, man, this was not the year that we wanted to see Gary Blair go out on, and I really, really hate that. I hate that a whole lot, but hey, man, it is what it is. The season keeps rolling along, but our women's basketball team, unfortunately, guys, they will not make the tournament this year. They won't make anything, to be honest with you. But shout out to Gary Blair. We're going to love that guy. That guy has been at Texas A&M for a long time. I don't think he's been there longer than the track coach, so don't get me wrong on that. But he's been there for a significant amount of time. And because of Gary Blair, this women's basketball team is noticed by the entire nation. So whomever comes in after Gary Blair, they have some big shoes to fill. But with the rate we're going with hiring coaches, I believe it'll be a coach that we aren't even much thinking of. And, man, they're going to make an immediate impact. So you guys just be looking out and be ready for that one, okay? So, anywho, guys, let's go ahead and talk about it. The battle of the tight end position for Texas A&M in 2022. Who will be the starting tight end? Who will be the starter? You guys let me know. Because I have one guy in mind. But it's going to be a serious, serious battle. So if he does not come in there ready to battle, he will get beat out of that starting spot, man. I know he will. So the guy that a lot of us already have in mind is tight end Baylor Cook. We all want to see what the former 5-star tight end can do, okay? He's coming into his junior year. But, of course, because of the COVID year and stuff like that, these guys had a chance to push back. So he's rated a sophomore, but he's coming into his junior year. He's about 6'7", 245 pounds. This guy has been talked about amongst the tight end positions ever since he was recruited. So the only problem is that he's just been hurt for the last, he was hurt. The previous 2 years, the 2 years of his college career, he was hurt. He wasn't hurt last year, but because of the simple fact of the year that Jalen Watermeyer had his freshman year, unfortunately, he was sitting behind Jalen Watermeyer. Now, since Jalen Watermeyer is gone, he will have his shot, okay? He will have a legitimate shot to step up and say, no, I am the guy that you guys recruited, 3 years ago, okay? So I'm not going to lie to you. Me personally, I'm waiting on him, man, because he was a part of that 2019 class, all right? He was a part of that number 4 class that Jimbo Fisher had brought in. He's one of the very few guys that's left. Baylor Cook, once again, will be the starter for 2022. However, that's my opinion. When the spring game comes up, I do have a feeling that Baylor Cook will play in the spring game. I, for one, went on record and said, no, we need to put a bubble wrap on him or something, and we just need to place him in the back because he always seems to get hurt. I believe that it's going to be a different story this go around. All right, so I hope he does not get hurt. I know he will play in that spring game because it's going to be a lot of guys that's going to want to play in that spring game, but a lot of guys ain't going to get a chance to, okay? So, anyways, I believe Baylor Cook will get his shot. We just have to see if he can actually live up to the hype, man. We have been waiting so long. We've been waiting too long, to be honest with you. All right, so another one, Fernando Garza. I believe he will battle for that backup tight end position. Fernando Garza is a pretty good guy. He's coming from Katy out there. If you guys haven't seen film on him, he's pretty good. He does not have any on-field action, of course, and he will be a freshman coming in, okay? So it's another guy, Justin Mellenbranch. I believe he's already graduated. If not, then he's going to come back and he's going to be a fifth-year senior. The next one on the depth chart is Tyler Ondursk. He's another tight end, 6'7", by the way, 210, and he's a junior that's going to be a senior this year. I'm not sure of who he may be. I have not seen him play, just like the rest of you guys. I've never seen that guy play. Blake Smith, a lot of you guys seen him come in the 2021 or 2022 class. But he's a tight end as well, 6'4", 250. Check this out, 250. So I'm not sure if Blake Smith may just be your blocking tight end. So if we're going to run that 2 tight end set, Blake Smith may just be on the opposite side, and he may just be blocking for the run. But Blake Smith, he will be a sophomore this year, and he's from South Lake Carroll. This is crazy. To see South Lake Carroll and one of these guys from Westlake in here, knowing that those two schools primarily go out there to Austin, Texas, that's really, really crazy to me, man. Eli Styles is another one. The thing about Eli Styles is this here. I just cannot see him playing tight end, man. I'm sorry. I cannot. But he's listed as a tight end. He's 6'4", 215. He's going to be a sophomore this year, and he was a 4-star recruit coming in at the quarterback position, if you guys can remember. I just don't see him playing tight end, man. I don't see him playing tight end. I really, really have to see him, and maybe with all these years, he may just be one of the best tight ends on the depth chart. You know, you never know. So we really got to see him. Max Wright's another one. Max Wright was a defensive end coming in, but he's listed as a tight end as well. He's 6'4", 260. He's going to be a senior this year, and he was a 4-star recruit. Okay. And of course, Jalen Watermeyer, he isn't here anymore. All right. So this should be a pretty good battle, man. Let me read one of you guys' comments. LW, I want to see the 13 formation, 3 tight ends, Cook, Garza, and Johnson/Green can run some crazy play out of that formation. So I would tell you this. You will see 2 tight ends ran once or twice come game day, okay? That is no doubt about it in my mind. Only reason being is because, man, we just have way too many weapons on the field to not use almost all of them, okay? So I believe Donovan Green, if I'm not mistaken, man, I believe Donovan Green will come in and take a red shirt. And Jake Johnson may get his chance to, go out there and compete for that starting role because he enrolled early. But Jake Johnson is one. Like I said, man, if you guys have not watched Jake Johnson's film, then, man, you guys are missing a whole lot, because when I tell you that guy is going to be phenomenal, okay? It still shocks me to this day that guy decommitted from LSU, and I pop up and I look at National Signing Day, 7 in the morning, and his name pops up out the blue. Jake Johnson commits to Texas A&M. That had to be the most shocking thing to me on National Signing Day, man. That is so crazy. So another guy under him, he ain't even much tight end, but since I'm talking about this, Marquise Kilgrew, he pops up out the blue as well. Decommits from Georgia. Flips from Georgia and commits to Texas A&M. Man, that had to be the most craziest signing day I've seen in a very long time. One of the best signing days I've seen ever. And I just hope we keep that going for the 2023 class. All right. So you guys remember that. So let's keep on going here, man. Like I say, Jake Johnson is the freshman to watch to see if he may just sneak in there and be the second man behind Baylor Cook. So another guy, of course, like I mentioned before, is Donovan Green. Donovan Green is going to be your catching tight end, okay? He is going to wear that Dickinson logo when he steps in at Texas A&M. Hey, shout out to Dickinson High School out there. But when he steps in to play for Texas A&M, he's going to wear that Dickinson logo, man. I'm sorry. He's going to come in with that Dickinson pride, just like Jalen Watermeyer did. And I believe he will be a little bit better than what Jalen Watermeyer was. That's just me, my honest opinion, and that's just from what I've seen. I believe he's more of a pass catcher than anything, man. So when he runs from out of that set, which may be like a 5 wide, be looking for him to catch the football. And when I say that he can catch the football, just know that he can catch it. He made one play down the sideline, if I was watching that video correctly, and he was stellar down the sideline when he made that grab, man. So just be watching for him in the 5 wide set, and watch for him to go deep, because he is a deep route tight end as well. So just be watching for that. Theodore Ostrom is the one that can make plays just like Donovan Green. He's something similar to Donovan Green. They're a little bit different, in ways. What's crazy is that Donovan Green is 6'4", 235. Theodore Ostrom is 6'6", 245. 10 pound difference, a 2 foot difference. These guys are so much similar to each other that it's crazy. So I know that tight end room that you guys are going to see this year in particular, that is going to be one of the most, man, look, we may just have the best tight end room in the country, okay? We may just have the best tight end room in the country. Excuse me for 1 second. LW, would be awesome if Green takes the red shirt. LW, wow, forgot about baby Thor. Oh yes. So that's just to let a couple of you guys know that may have forgot about a lot of these guys. But yes, man, we have like 3 tight ends coming in. All right, so that's what tripped me out. We got about 3 tight ends coming in this year. Like I say, we have about maybe like 2 or 3. I know after spring ball, it's going to be maybe like 1 or 2 tight ends that's going to transfer on out. I believe one of them may be Eli Styles, man, to be honest with you. He may just transfer out, go and play quarterback somewhere, or I could be wrong. He may not. But if Baylor Cook doesn't start, Baylor Cook may just be the one to transfer out. I'm hoping he doesn't. I hope Baylor Cook does get his turn to go out there and shine, because I know if we put him out there and we run like a 2 tight end set, we're going to be very, very dangerous this year on offense. A lot of people may sleep on our offense, but we're going to be very dangerous to a lot of people this year on offense, man. So that just about wraps it up. I'm sorry for being about 10 minutes late, but that just about wraps it up, man. I'm doing my best to keep these podcasts within 15 minutes throughout Monday, for Monday through Thursday, rather. On Friday, I may just do like an hour or 30 minutes, stuff like that. But I'm trying to compress these things because I'm cutting into you guys either lunch break hour or a 15-minute break window. So I want to keep it that way, okay? So that's about all I have for you guys. Like I say, man, you guys let me know in the comments. And please, man, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. I thank all of you guys, and we're going into a new month. So let's continue to do it big. Like I say, on tomorrow, you guys will want to tune in at about 1 o'clock. I pushed it from 1:15 to 1 o'clock. Now, that one may be about 30 minutes because this is the one that you guys want to hear. And I know you guys want to hear this a whole lot. Who will be the starting quarterback for 2022? All right, so that's on tomorrow's edition. I saved that for last, like I told you all, and I saved that for a very, very special time. And we're going to dig into that, and we're going to talk about a lot of things. You guys want to tune in. Please don't forget to tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that subscribe button if you guys don't mind. And I thank all of you. #GigaMagus.